It's 12 noon on this Monday afternoon, July 22nd, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel News Award on this Monday afternoon, July 22nd, 2019. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 12 noon on this Monday afternoon, and we have a temperature of 84 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel News Award on this Monday is Iran says it arrested 17 CIA spies, sentencing some to death. AFL shuts Hong Kong stores early as fears of lawlessness rise. Hundreds of thousands protest in Puerto Rico. With Miller testimony looming, Trump predicts trouble for special counsel and Dems. UK tells Rand to release these oil tangle and crew immediately. Why reportedly helped North Korea build its wireless network. Providence police arrest suspect in weekend homicide. Dozens of former law clerks sent to send vigil for Justice John Paul Stevens as he lies in repose. Trump administration's prevent Copa's rapid deportations. Democrat Brandy Davis announced the challenge of freshman represent Chip Roy in Texas District. North Carolina man Lee Dingle dies a freak after wave at the beach. India launches historic flight bound for the moon. Israeli crews demolish Palestinians' home in East Jerusalem. Turkey will retaliate if the U.S. imposes sanctions over S-400. China eyes Cambodia for its military operation, but the PM denies report. Equifax to base up to $700 million in data breach settlement. Microsoft paid criminal fines to settle U.S. anti-bribery charges. One slide after Fitch turns negative on the maker of granted 737 Max, and stock market rises on new China tone. Stocks down 42.1 at 27.112.19. SP 5 up 5 at 83 at 282.44, and up 31.42 at 81.96.90. Astronauts hailed as heroes 50 years after historic moon landing. Doctor's wife mishandled vaccines cause outbreak. Person type 2 diabetes with diet and exercise take community support. More younger adults being diagnosed with colorectal cancer, scientists warn. And now, looking at some news from the wires. Shinzo Abe's Liberal Democratic Party won a clear majority of seats in Japan's upper chamber House Council Sunday, but it fell short of the two-thirds majority needed to keep a major campaign pledge to an amendment. Cambodia's Hun Sen says report of a military base deal with China false. Volvo recalls 507,000 vehicles worldwide because of fire risk. South Korea pursued 50,000 tons of rice aid to North. Dozens were injured in Hong Kong early Monday after authorities said that mob with mask men used batons at bamboo rods to debate protested the train station. India succeeded Monday in the second attempt at a firing rocket towards the moon. British Foreign Minister Alan Duncan resigned Monday as becoming a more likely that political rival Boris Johnson would be chosen the next Prime Minister this week. Rockland Lakeville man accused that he owned cocaine out of his home has been indicted by a grand jury. A Plymouth County grand jury returned the identified to charge of 40-year-old Brian Mackley with trafficking. Man with Eastern Stoughton ties added the most wanted list as a 32-year-old man failed to show up in his arraignment in Fall River Superior Court last month. For most kids, summer is time to trade playground sites for water park thrills and sit in the desk when it's fine as as local library program is offer antidote to summer slide. Peter Childusor views 12:03 town out for sport bus. Red Sox staying on the tournament for Bay Rays. First of 3 games through tonight, 7 o'clock at Sankey. Atlanta Falcons poised to be the NFC's biggest sleeper in 2019, and surging Indian days and night races. Peter Childusor 12:03 on this Monday afternoon. The start out for Peter Childusor traffic trends to check. Beep on the MBTA Fitchburg train 409, 11:15 from Alpine. 15-25 minutes beyond between Waltham and Chisholm PTC related mechanical issue. And the fares are looking good. All right, look at the downwards and byways in New England. 146 both ends bottom and off Springfield stretch. 95 northbound side. Little slow around the Cranston stretch. 95 and southbound side. So 195 in Providence and Route 6 on the westbound side. So between Brewston and Dennis and eastbound side. Route 6 little slow 134 to Dennis and Route 6 on the westbound side. So between East Standard side with Bridge 20 and northbound side. Little slow Border Rotary. Route 6 both ends by around 20 and Sunridge. And Route 3 the northbound side also between the Plymouth stretch and Hipscomb between Rushfield and Braintree. And Route 3 is southbound side. So between Weymouth and Hanover. Suburban Expressway, southbound south to the Dr. Richardson, northbound south to the gas tank down to downtown Boston, 93 southbound south to the Zigbridge downtown Boston, 495 at the southbound south, so on Hudson and 20 Marlborough, and 290 westbound side, lows on 146 in Auburn, and Mount 395 at the southbound side, up to the Pike in Auburn, 84 westbound side, little slow in Service Center towards Connecticut, and 291 northbound side, lows up to Route 91 in Springfield, southbound side, so at the Pike in Springfield. 291 southbound side, so between Berniston and 9 in Greenfield, Mass, and in Connecticut, 91 southbound side, so between 291 and 84 Harvard, Connecticut, and Red Parkway westbound side, so between Hampton and Hippo, and Norwalk, and 95 southbound side, so between Norwalk, Connecticut, all the way down to Greenwich, Connecticut, and 95 at the northbound side, so that's Stoughton, Connecticut. Up in northern New England, 93 southbound side, so Concord, New Hampshire, and Route 1 on the southbound side, so the Brunswick, Maine, and 87 and 91 both ends back around U.S. Canadian, let's Vermont, and now it's 15 and 55 both ends back around some around U.S. Canadian border. Peter Joel News Talk is 12:05. Time now for a weather report. And take a look at the radar. Satellite illumination shows a line of rain showers and storms line from Maine, southern Maine, all the way down to New Hampshire, down to southern Vermont, and a line of showers and storms lining from Route 2 quarter from north of Pittsburgh all the way down to north France, down to Pittsfield, and raining around the Springfield area, and a light amount of band of rain around Norton, and heavy band of rain around 495 and 24 in rain. Showers and scattered thunderstorms may produce strong gusty winds, and local downpours may produce urban and port range flooding. And Tuesday, local downpours may produce urban and port range flooding. All right, forecast contact this afternoon. Check the showers and thunderstorms. Some showers likely to possibly a thunderstorm after 5 p.m. Some storms produce heavy rain. Most gusts at 82 degrees. What about 6 miles an hour? Chance to 6%. The overnight rain temperature in this 1 mile is possible thunderstorm. Tonight, showers possibly a thunderstorm before 1 a.m. Then showers likely between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. Then showers likely possibly a thunderstorm after 2 a.m. Some storms produce gusty winds that have rain patch fog up to 10 p.m. Low 65 degrees. East of about 6 months. Generally, northern midnight. Chance picture is 9%. New month rain. Half the week warning is possible for Tuesday. Showers possibly a thunderstorm before 1 p.m. And then showers likely and some storms could produce gusty winds that have rain patch fog between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. 172 degrees and northeast about 5 miles out. Chance is 9%. New rain month rain 3/4 1 inch possible for Tuesday night. Slight chance of showers before 3 a.m. Then patch fog about mostly gusts but 61 degrees. Common chance with 20% for Wednesday. Practice sun's about 80 degrees, light north wind for Wednesday night. Patch fog after 1 a.m. was practice for 60 degrees, calm wind for Thursday. Patch fog before 7 a.m. was mostly sun's about 82, about 61 degrees, light to calm southwest wind for Friday. Patch fog for 81 was sunny, mostly about 84, about 63 degrees, calm southwest wind for Saturday. Patch fog was sunny, mostly about 85, about 66 degrees, calm wind coming to south around 3 to 5 miles an hour afternoon for Sunday. Mostly sun's about 87 degrees, south at about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Right now, northern it's a cloudy skies. It is 84 degrees. That's me for the Peter Chillum News Report this Monday, July 22nd, 2019. Viewers, hope you have a good afternoon, goodbye day. Hope you have a wonderful day.